And howdy, this is Jake Pendragon coming at you live with Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, I'm going to let
I trust
this
this will
play out
suffice.
while I set
God
things up.
smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Hey Jake,
Hello
A
from the
dream died
hilt.
long
It is
ago.
a pleasure.
You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
I'll be listening in while I work.
Well, thank you. I'm going to post a link to the Discord. Maybe some other people will join in.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may
I
even
can
come
do
to civil
that.
war.
In dark
Oh, I'm
times,
already
we
in the
must
middle of
stand
doing it.
together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could
And
harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince.
Carry on then.
Hellbound soul could
Grinning,
rule the
squinting
royal
face.
Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Oh, geez, I don't remember seeing this. I may have accidentally skipped it on my first go around. But yeah, this is one of the many reasons why I haven't been coming back, because I was obsessing over this game. But the reason why I'm live streaming this game now, as opposed to right when I got it, is because when I first got it, I had played through a demo of the game, and I didn't want to jump right in the middle for this. But the reason why I'm starting over is because I kind of reached an impasse in my current save file, and I need to start over anyway, so I may as well live stream it for the sake of, I don't know, for fun.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me?
Do you think?
That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Okay.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from me? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Sure.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
Honestly, even without the moral pull fiber that this game tries to present itself with, fantasy in our reality, time and time again, has already proven to change how our reality perceives things. I mean, even as something as simple as Star Trek, things like tablets and stuff have been created because of the inspiration that Star Trek brings, and that is considered fantasy and fiction. So yeah, I really do believe that fantasy can have great power in reality if used correctly.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Yeah, I'm gonna play on easy just so that I can have at least some saving grace, because I played on normal and that's what's getting me stuck right now.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up. Next one.
Huh?
Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
So he is. No horns, no knife ears.
Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
It's just a book. Leave him alone.
Hold it!
Should have listened to us, chum.
Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
Alrighty.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Jeezums, that scream.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
As far as I'm aware.
At least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
Surely not Wilhelm.
Yeah.
If we screw this up, there's no going back.
It is an interesting scream, though.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where you can see the whole... Okay. Honestly, it feels like forever since I've seen these parts of the game.
Let's go. Stop!
It's a monster.
Watch out!
Press L2 to use face sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best as you can. Right, just follow the cliff. Surviving is all that matters right now. Okay. Okay, Gallica. Yeah, I think they see us too, Gallica. I'm not blind.
Look.
There's our destination.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refreshment.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spells for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
They didn't have to do that, but people.
Over there.
So,
Let's go. Got a set?
okay. Yeah, anyone who wants to read that, you can pause and look at that. But for me specifically, I'm just... I've read all that already, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant... I was reading that. Rude.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Honestly, I absolutely love the city designs in this game. They are so gorgeous.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Gross.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
Yeah, quite possibly.
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
It is really interesting to note, like, all of this game's, like, lore when it comes to all the different tribes and races and how they interact with each other. I love it when a game can actually write that kind of stuff well.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plomars and Roussants than anyone else.
Well, yeah, they are the more dominant classes here.
Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Okay.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending a guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king
Era of ease and uncertainty.
his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Jeez. Dwindling forces.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
For sure.
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Feel free that to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing triangle. Gallica always has good ideas. Or so she thinks.
Whatever will I do?
Alrighty. I'm just gonna... Yeah. There we go. Very interesting stuff if you actually take the time to read through it. But it's mostly just extra information. Like, the game tells you pretty much everything you need to know without it, but... Okay.
Alright then.
Huh? An elder? Here?
An elder here.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say we don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it? Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful.
Yeah, even though after this, a lot of the game revolves around you going around town. Hi, how are you? I want to be friends with you. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, whoa, a little bit of a cognitive dissonance there, where it's like, we need to keep a low profile. Hi, I want friends.
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Yepper.
Let's head there.
Memorandum. The royal magic. The royal scepter. Magla. That's sad.
This is a joy!
You goodness. Rude.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else can it be?
Lightly asking for directions and getting called an annoying little shite. Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just live streaming. I know, right? You'd think I'd at least pass as a freaking... What's their names? The ones with those fancy eyes, but no.
It's like she knows, right?
Every time. Every single time. She doesn't bother me at all. And then the second I live stream, hey, Max. It's dumb. I just want to enjoy myself.
Really now?
What are you playing at?
Grin and Barrett. Ooh.
You there?
Hello, Mustari.
Hey, sorry.
Bye-bye now.
Okay.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
Alrighty.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Google.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Okay.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I can take a lot of punishment.
Really now? I'd not have guessed. Sounds like an invitation to me. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Ooh. Thank you.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Cool. Guess we got no choice but to wait our turn. Yeah. Hello. I mean, it's a pleasure to meet you. I really hope. I take you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say of my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Cool. They say it don't matter in the army. They'll probably put me up in front as a meat shield. Not that I could find better work. Wish I could serve Count Luis. His army's built on merit, so even a parapus stands a chance. But I like the parapus. They are so cool. Hello, Roussan.
Welcome to.
Blast it. I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here. But they really make you work alongside creepy Elder. I'm creepy? Gallica, he said I'm creepy. Therapist I could deal with, but Elder are right ominous. Did you hear that? His own scriptures, there's where. Guess you can't expect an Elder to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. He called me creepy.
I heard they get sightings.
Sightings?
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Tamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An Elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Is that a problem?
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussan strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Yes, sir. The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity map.
Ooh. Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Ooh. Joining the army and hating for freedom.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh,
well,
right.
Duh, they let me in
know
without a
what our contact
hitch.
Looks like yet. But he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
Hey. You awake?
Is it morning already?
Does it look like morning? Look, I just have a lot on my mind.
Does it look like morning?
Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him.
Oh, wow. I'm the prince's pity project. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
And if only the real world were like that.
Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
Why would it be strange to be envious of a fictional world? Fictional worlds are typically better than reality. They're written that way on purpose so you can fantasize about them.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Good night, Gallica. Yes, I will record events thus far. And now I actually have a name. I am no longer Traveling Boy. I am Jake.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. so I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Yeah, let's get that guy back to bed. Oh no. So, why are we putting him on an uncomfortable stone dais with the only comfort being...
I won't give up either. Trust me.
That little piece of cloth, I guess. Oh, a huge city in the middle of the desert. The inside of the city looks like an amazing freaking metropolis. I guess in a sense that's the power of magic in a way.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the border fort. Alrighty. As much as I prefer open world games, these types of games can be charming too, especially when you get to plot out your own destinations and the like.
Hold on.
That's where you want to go.
Spent last night.
This place.
Let's see here.
The horse just passed it.
This.
Hey, don't forget.
That's where our contact should be, so hopefully we find him quickly.
Okay,
Got it.
then.
All we can do now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow. Cool. Let's go.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Wow, a lot of people.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
Sadly, that caused him to die.
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Flamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's
Sorry,
the
we
last
shouldn't
thing
fight
I
it.
need.
Let's start a
suppose I
fight
deserved it
here.
in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Okay, Stroll.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Really, you were so interested in telling your story that you didn't realize that 90% of your entire troop has stopped listening.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Pretty words, but aren't we still just a bunch of untrained recruits? Just because we have swords and magical hooty-whatsits, that doesn't make us heroes. You guys know that, right?
Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Okay.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I
Yes,
assume you know how
indeed.
to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
A brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your own. I don't think he's trying to conceal his nobility, but whatever.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission.
Here we go.
Be careful. Our contact should be inside. We just have to find it. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
So, well, whatever is the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Alrighty. Boop, 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 boop. Getting rid of all the new. Oh, I can't save right. No. Heirloom Greatsword, Legacy Sword, Fairy Saber, Leather Cuirass, Traveler's Clothes, and Fairy's Clothes. Leather Gloves, Traveler's Shoes, and Fairy's Hair. Cinder Igniter, Travel Charm, Fairy Charm, Noble's Crest. So far, we only have one way to go, and that's into the fort we go. Oh, jeez.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
Honestly, I like the idea that they call all their big, crazy monsters humans. I mean, from their perspective, we would be big, crazy monsters in a sense.
Damn it. Hurry!
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some still drop breath. None of them are breathing.
Great fight. Keep it.
Honestly, from these impressions, I thought this game was going to be more of an action RPG, and I was like, how are we going to use our magic system? Honestly.
This is bad.
Oh, jeez. Get back, we've got company. What's the deal with this one? Feels similar to that monster from earlier. Smaller. Like, is that a human too? Looks like we're going to have to fight it. Hey, if that's a human, do we even stand a chance? No more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history.
So long as you're having fun.
Mm-hmm. Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you've still got your listen. If you hear, we might just get through.
Got it?
So we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work on a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? Two of us working as one? Trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Alrighty. Press triangle to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. Press triangle anytime, but if you use square attacks to stun the enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive and continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge. It appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Let's give him a fight. Let's settle this quick.
Everyone, go!
When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press square to attack with your equipped weapon, or press triangle to use skills which consume energy. Performing action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins.
I won't hold back. Burn!
Alrighty. Dead egg thingy.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
The unscathed triumph. Also one of my favorite parts of this game. Oop, we pulled through somehow. We're alive. That's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Okay. All these dead people. It's...
Wait. Be careful.
It spots us. This could get nasty. Only element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Indeed we can. Let's see. Using square. There's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant.
Okay.
Come on! Okay.
Nice.
Give us all you got. Settle this quick. Let's go. Fire!
Goodbye.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Okay. I feel
Nice,
stronger.
I'm level 2.
That'll do it.
Great time. Keep it.
Cat!
Running around and killing things.
Look. Alright. How's that? This battle's out. I'm gonna win this. A tough one. The power of fire. The next one will fall just as easy.
Alright, we managed to double our experience gains. We went from 1 experience to 2. Hello. Still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Hold don't bloody touch me. In a bad enough spot without you making it worse. Monster, it was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you, people. Of course this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Yeah, I know I'm not to blame. I'm actively trying to help here.
Run.
I'm so young. A fresh recruit. Get away from here now. The thing's up ahead.
No.
So more soldiers left arrive, right? We can't just run and leave the beat. You're too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing.
Hey.
Damn it!
Damn, Delda. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked. No.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all... families. Help me, Elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Yeah, medicines. Let's go, let's go. Do, 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 do.
Hold on.
Wait. For what? You two. You're... Perhaps you're searching for someone? That's right. thought as much. That makes sense. I hide this from you. I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry. Is that the human from earlier? Most likely. It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry!
We'll handle all personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower!
Let's hurry.
Just said. Yeah. Oh, there's another human.
Let's push through. We have the edge.
Alrighty.
And we'll win this.
Get ready.
They won't hold back.
Bye.
Even easier than expected.
Yes, indeed. Still have yet to hit the 2-hour mark, so I'm good.
We made short work of them.
Yes, indeed. Let's see if we can find the other things.
Let's
There
give
we
him a
go.
fight. Give it my all. Burn to us.
I didn't even get to go. Isn't that lovely?
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
If only. I think the only reason why I am fighting so well is because I'm easy.
We have the edge. Let's settle this quick.
Though that probably won't last for long.
I think I'm getting used to this. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Woohoo! 777s.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Wrecking all the barrels. If anyone asks, the human was in here. Alrighty. Cleared out the room. I don't know why I did that, except for the heck of it. Alrighty. The game lets me do lock-ons. Should be the way to go, right? Why is the game letting me go here? This is just optional.
This battle's out. Let's take them all out.
Free experience is free experience. Thank you, Stroll.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Let's give them a fight.
Yeah, these monsters are relentless.
Burn to us.
Thank you, Stroll.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I can't wait until I have full control of this party.
Alright, how's that? This battle's out. I'm gonna win this. The power! Wrap this up! Good one. A tough one.
Woohoo! It's still stunned, which means... Really? That was a waste!
The next one will fall just as easy.
Cool. Wrecking all the things.
Okay.
I didn't even realize there was a monster there. Okay.
fun.
See you, Logan.
Smiling face with sunglasses.
See you, Logan.
Even easier than expected.
I think that's all of them.
Thanks for chilling with me and all that. Heading up. Then we'll go into the tower. The roof is just ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster compared together might not even save anyone. I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? I do this if it's possibly for nothing. Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. This time, I can never live with myself. This time.
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for.
That's true, but...
I can't just leave you to die up there. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message, and the prince will die. You have no choice but to press him.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Of course.
What do you think?
This feeling. I knew it. Human from earlier is up there. What do we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. Oof.
Damn.
It's disgusting.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Of course. Let's do this.
Darned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival.
They won't hold back!
Vile monster. You're mine! Burn to ash!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this! The power of fire! How is it this strong?
What more can I do? Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this.
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell.
Not your people, but okay.
If you would repay me, then live. Wasn't enough.
No! Please, say something!
But I still have health.
Don't be a fool.
Yeah, I forgot.
Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Oh, jeez.
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Damn, the morbid. so damn morbid, but I love it. Damn, I'm loving this game all over again.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Of course.
Wind! Alright, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, I can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. And it's not doing that much damage.
Push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Seeker! Scour! Push through, and we'll fight with
Gotta
pride.
hit the other spots too.
Let's go. Wind! Alright, how's that? Seeker! Scour! A tough one.
Oh, gross. It's technically eating itself.
It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating its own body! Did you knock those apples off?
Still here?
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that!
Come on!
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Sure.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
By this power. Scour! Come forth, royal soul. Still up?
Yeah.
Let's go. Wind!
And we beat it. Nice. Honestly, I don't remember if that was harder on normal or not.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
Alrighty. Up my defense by 1.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Yeah.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Yeah, I guess. Stroll!
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Yeah, he can't even wake up anymore, apparently.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
Fool all he made out the public to be, though.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan.
You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Okay.
We have to.
Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guiber, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. You know, I know Count Luis sounds easier to understand, but shouldn't Count Guiburn be more proper? I don't know. I just find it ridiculous that this whole time we call him Count Luis, and it's like, he should be Count Guiburn, guys. This is weird.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting
Sounds good to me. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Yepper.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast.
And so it makes it very clear that you gotta fight magic with magic.
All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Sure.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Well, I could save. Wow, I've only been playing an hour and a half. Human. Resonant vessels. in 2 days. Poor prince. Mage. Alright. Some sort of map. No, I suppose it could be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was as broken in the commotion this is incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. Of course. Hello, Daddy Grius. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly. That's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. We need to talk more. We have more than a few stories to swap. I'd like to hear how the Sanctum is faring myself, but as it stands, I'm in need of some shut-eye. Okay. It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. Alright, let's get some rest.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
Yep.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice.
Same
It
here.
told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
Yeah.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. There, we gotta comfort him.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
Well, thank you, Galka.
You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Oh, you. You just want to read more of my book, you silly.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice
That's kind of
fantasy.
gross.
Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Interesting.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
You are.
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of
alliance? There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within.
Indeed, it's kind of fascinating.
It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
Okay.
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery.
Okay.
In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals.
Okay.
I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
Your voice was
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll
Party
weave.
can now study the Seeker, or once unlocked in academia. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in academia. Fine. Moore is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. I absolutely love this mechanic because not only does it give a gameplay benefit to raising relationships with people, but it also gives very, very nice plot development for a lot of characters in this game that normally wouldn't without this system. It's just, I love it. I love it. There's not much more you could say besides I just love it.
Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
Hear, hear, more.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Okay.
ready then?
Yepper.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected.
For sure.
So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
Okay.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lads, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
For sure.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable.
Oh, good.
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
Whoa, dude, you don't have to be so crazy.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
For sure.
This place.
They're called the Nordlands. Apparently going through them will put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case,
this road should take us to Grand Trad.
Alright.
Check back for a way around. Stop, Grand Trad.
Got it?
I want you to know the way well. But never pass on an opportunity to reassess it.
This place here.
The Nordlands are full of complex paths. We could go through them to approach the capital.
Don't let your guard down.
We go through the Nordlands. Are you ready?
Good.
Alright. We should hurry. Focus is on making our way back up to the royal capital. Okie dokie.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Attention should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter? Maybe imagining. I can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look! Up in the air! A large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes for an ambush. Ugh, so what now? Like, we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out. No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides, let me guess. We could move much faster if I died. You didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little fun.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worth demonstrating, you need to move.
Pushing forward.
Lord Mines. Alex. Academia. Pretty sure. Yep, more. It's kind of goth.
Stop!
There's some wild dogs over there? Oh no. Hundos. Beasts hunt in packs. Should come at us together. We'll be overrun if we're not careful. We give them a chance to surround us. We need to find a different path. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of power problems. Barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Of course. Oh, good. Start to march on. I fear power has you. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Size up that hundo. What do you make of it? It's weak. Indeed. You slipped out of Death's grip before, so this should hardly be a challenge. Number 2, to activate Phase Sight, identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue. Enemies at the same level will glow yellow, and higher enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color is changed. Engaging a weaker force, clear your mind. Simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple square attack. In addition to being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy, they will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. Alright. Press L1 when a cursor is over an enemy, you will lock onto that enemy. That enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
Alright.
Cool. Understood?
Give it a shot.
I see the enemy.
Forward! Push through! Come on! Alright. Come on! Alright. How's that?
Nice. Let's go.
Hold on.
Let's go. Ah, that's right. One more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. Battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm, and you'll be fine. Push triangle to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. Use triangle to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its gauge with square attacks. The battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. However, if you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Survey the situation. Use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with square attacks to stun them first, or jump directly into a strategic squad battle using triangle. Phase Sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon. Okay.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. Need to be sure you.
That being the case.
Right there. This won't stop us.
Crap. That was my bad. If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle to begin when the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can restart it from the beginning by pressing R3. Pressing R2 assist will automatically move a cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have.
Take this!
I won't hold back! Scour!
Ooh.
Let's catch up, bro.
I felt like
That
a
should do
dumb
it.
guy.
No choice.
Come on.
Cut through them.
Let's give him a fight!
Let's take them all out. Stay calm, everyone.
Take this! Felt like too much.
Hey.
Some battles are hardly a footnote.
There they are.
Alright, how's that? Charging in!
Time for some close combat.
You can do it.
There we go.
Right there.
Push through! We have the edge!
And we'll win this.
Get in there. Finish them off.
Stay focused!
Only one
Seem the
left.
right move.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Wind!
Let's see if wind will do them good. Alright, they're weak.
I think I'm getting used to this. Not bad. I feel stronger.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Sturdy, strong.
I see the enemy.
Come on, good one! Let's give him a fight! Let's go! Scour! Last one!
The next one will fall just as easy.
Okay. We made short work of that.
I know for a fact that despite the fact that this seems easy right now, I will be overwhelmed quickly if I don't keep up the grind.
What is it?
I haven't seen you lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits, would you? I'm not getting better at you. I'd say you are bandit material. Guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think I'm so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed.
But
what are you doing in such a remote place? Well, not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular to buy, so I came for business. But the beasts are bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere, wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, right? My apologies. I didn't mean to sour you. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? My trade, you hear a lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately. Beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately. The nearby border fort. I hope nothing bad's happened. Let's sell all of our stuff and go to buy. Let's see, 50 hit points. Yeah, okay. Oh, want something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods. Lots of rubbish. Lots of materials, too. You won't catch me scavenging for today, though. I'll stay put until the beasts settle down some. If you find something worth selling, well, you know where to find me. Cool.
There they are.
Charging in! We have the edge! This could be our chance!
Get ready!
Still here?
take this!
They chose the wrong opponent.
There are still some
I see the enemy.
Push through!
Time for some close call.
Who won?
Right there.
Charging in! This is our chance! Forward! Let's settle this quick!
This is going to be the typical game for a loot, so...
Power! Wind! Stay sharp!
Fighting monsters, making sure your MP doesn't go down. Good stuff. Traditional JRPG stuff.
Not worth our breath.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Have indeed.
Hey!
There they are. Time for some close call. I see the enemy.
This battle's ours. Let's go!
Get ready!
Let's go! Scour!
Let's just beat the weak line.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Don't let your guard down yet.
I won't.
Right there.
Let's give him a fight! This could be our chance!
Get in there!
I've got you!
Oh, good. You got yourself a crit.
Some battles are hardly a footnote.
Good. I still don't have access to the full menu yet. I don't like it.
I see the enemy.
Okay. Give this all you got.
Dang, Grius, you're badass.
Not worth our breath. They're down. A victory well earned.
Moving on. Oh, yeah, here's something intense. Okay.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it seems the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't you? The bastards lived long enough. Kill them quick. What?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
What?
What is that? Never seen anything like it!
That's not an igniter!
No, it's not.
Take this! Get ready! Blast!
A circle to guard, which consumes a turn. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns, too.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Ready for impact!
Still standing.
Tougher than I thought.
No mercy for you! Here they come!
In squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending upon their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks, but those in the back row deal less melee damage but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by using up and down on the D-pad to move party members between rows.
Falling back. Wind!
Take this! Let's do this!
Little mates, I got a load up here. Up. Jumping away onto my bed.
Come forth, royal soul! Scour! Through here?
Are they soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, there couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm asking. Are they already mobilized in pursuit? I don't know. I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
Alright.
Here we are. It looks so creepy. I guess you did say it was canon. The Crown Theocracy ordered it, so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the Laurel decree, I still hear miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left. Happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers mercenaries. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make reparations if you must. I'd be good about it.
So?
What is it?
Sure we're right. Well, I'm surprised. I didn't think there'd be others with a business at an abandoned mine. But why come here of all places? Is there someone you know inside? Just passing through. Oh, of course, indeed. This will be the shortest route to get to the other side of the mountains. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned. A few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out.
These come highly recommended.
But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason. So if there's anything you need, allow me to accommodate you. This area used to be quite a bustling little hub. These days, only the curious tend to get close. Of course, I made a fortune in those days. I'm just lucky to get loose change. From the looks of it, the veins are far from depleted. So why did the Sanctus Church order the mine's closure? Dunno. Couple of those. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly. Come back anytime. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Surely. But somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine if we can. So it wasn't just my imagination. I think we were being followed this whole time. Like Rhea said, something's off. The human came out of nowhere, wiped out all the soldiers to the last. And again, maybe it didn't come out. If that's the case, well, it couldn't be. I think that's about good for this session. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Logan, for providing some good comments in the live stream. And I hope to continue this. I love this game, and I actually do wish to beat it. I got stuck at a point, so maybe playing it on easy will make it less difficult on me and more of an interesting playthrough. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and bye-bye.